Welcome back to the channel. My name is Luca, and today I thought we could try doing something a little different on the channel. So I would say go ahead and get some tea, get your game open, do something, else in the background, even, crochet, knit, do a puzzle. Today I thought we could do some brainstorming together. I've got myself set up here on my browser, and we are in Milanote. Milanote is where I do a lot of my planning and brainstorming, but I thought it would be a really fun video, a really fun, chill, kind of low-key video for us to just do some planning together. My face is kind of in the way, so we'll just do it right here. Obviously, I don't like going too much by a plan, because if I overly plan something, when I get to a certain point, I'm like, okay, I want to change my mind. But I thought we could, maybe do some planning together and just go on Pinterest, go on Google Images, just the usual, and just try to come up with a plan. So, I've got myself a nice tea in a pumpkin mug because yes, it is March, but fall does not end. That is a state of mind. First thing I want to do actually is I want to get a map, Sims 4 Willow Creek. Let's just go to images. Actually, let's not go to images. Let's go to the wiki, the Sims wiki here. I honestly just want to look at the different neighborhoods. I just have some names here. I'm actually going to drag this to my other window here because I want to go into Willow Creek. I have a board here. So in Milanote, you can actually have boards within boards. It's not sponsored, but I would love it if they sponsored me. But we're just going to go into my Willow Creek board here, and I'm going to do a note here, and we're going to call it neighborhoods. Neighborhoods are just basically like the little, the little neighborhoods within the world. And the neighborhoods are Foundry Cove, Courtyard Lane, Pendula View, Sage Estates, Crawdad Quarter, and then there's Magnolia Blossom, the park, which that's just not really a neighborhood. That's really just its own little area. I really just want to have that there so that I can kind of like know the names of the different neighborhoods. Of course, with Foundry Cove, I am almost finished with that one, to be honest. So I can eventually cross that off the list. But what I would like to do is I'm going to make another little note here, and I'm going to just do a little bit of a blurb. So I'm thinking Willow Creek. I'm actually not going to do a blurb. This is just going to be just going to be some randomness. It's not going to be cohesive. It's just me spewing stuff out there. But I want rundown, kind of low income residential kind of homes, small town in, the South. That's kind of the vibe I want to go with. I think really it's kind of simple actually. So what we'll do is I'm going to just look up Southern small town vibes. Let's just go to Google Images here. Yeah, this is kind of like sort of the vibe I actually really want to go for. Just like small towns in the South, because it is based off of the like the Louisiana, kind of like that general area of the United States, and I do want to kind of lean into that, of course. Ooh, rural small town aesthetic. That might be more what I want to go for. Yeah, like I like this. Honestly, I think the best thing to do is I'm going to go to Google Maps really fast. Okay. I think what we'll do is let's actually look in Southern Louisiana here. I feel like this is a really great place to start. We can look at some of these maybe smaller towns. I usually really like to drag this little Street View guy, and I just kind of plorp him just in a random town somewhere. And it's a really great place to kind of get some ideas. However, this is not really the vibe I want to go for. I want something that's more city-like. We can even look in New Orleans here. That's honestly kind of the vibe too. Ooh, the garden district. I like the sound of the garden district. I love exploring Google Maps so much. I really like this vibe, actually. Yeah, this is quite literally the vibe. I mean, maybe not an H&R Block, but we're gonna do some businesses and stuff too. I think with the new pack. Yeah, definitely. Ooh, I would love to do a gas station. That's really fun. But yeah, what I'll do is I can copy and paste this link, and I can actually, funnily enough, do like a new link and then just paste it. And on my Google, like my Milanote here, I can actually look at the street view within this, and it's like a good little reference. It's not perfect because it's kind of tricky, but yeah, you see the vibes. You see the vibes. This isn't really the only vibe though, because this is just like bits and pieces of the aesthetic that I want to do. I'm also going to look at low incomes. You can actually see low income rundown homes. I know this isn't, I'm not trying to like glorify or glamorize this. I'm just trying to represent it in my game. It's really hard to find a lot of images that aren't just like abandoned homes. Like, I almost wish I could find like something else. I'm going to try to look on Pinterest really fast. Pinterest is actually, not the best anymore just because of, AI. See, honestly, is this the house from Shameless? I'm not really sure. It's very similar. I'm pretty sure it is. But this is definitely kind of a vibe. Like, I do like this kind of style of home. So I'm going to copy this image and I'm going to go back here and I'm going to paste it right here. It's so fun. I love Milanote. It's just, I can spill things. See, I see a lot of homes when I look up Louisiana kind of styled homes. I see like these shotgun kind of French Quarter styled homes, and I really like these, but it's not quite what I want to go for with Willow Creek. Let's go back to Google Maps, because like I'm from this state right here of Kentucky, and I definitely want to put in my own kind of experience into these builds and this save file and everything. So I guess we can look in Kentucky. I am going to look now. I'm not showing anywhere where I'm living, of course, but I kind of want to look in like southern Kentucky. I've not been to the majority of this area. So Williamsburg, Kentucky. Sounds like a nice little town. See, like this is definitely a vibe for like the city part, but I really need like a neighborhood. Like that's what I'm most interested in looking for. Oh, there's a university here. Interesting. I'm looking for just like a little bit of a neighborhood. Yeah, this is kind of perfect. I don't know. Maybe this isn't the vibe for Willow Creek actually, because this is definitely like the Appalachians. That's a little too mountainous. I need it to be a bit more, maybe Midwest. Should we look Michigan? I feel like that's silly. I don't know. Maybe we should look somewhere like in this general area of Louisiana. Ooh, there's a little town named Madisonville here. It's very small. Oh, this is it. We're in Madisonville, Louisiana. Oh, these are lovely little homes. Oh, I adore this. This is so cute. That's actually so cute. I'm actually going to use the snipping tool this time. And I'm just going to do this really fast. It may have looked weird in the video, but I'm just going to do a little snip, and then I can copy this, and I'm pretty sure I can just paste. Yeah, I can paste it here. Really cool. I like this general vibe, but I think this is more of the vibe I'm wanting to go for. So I'm just going to throw this here. So yeah, I think I'm going to ditch this because I already know that that's the style for the actual town area, but I kind of don't even want to do that. Again, this is one of those videos where I'm just going to be rambling a lot. Honestly, just looking at Google Street View is so inspiring for the save file because I can just look at real life homes, like real houses, not like AI generated ones on Pinterest. So, oh, that's a lovely little home. They keep it so nice. Like, look how clean it is. You know, I don't believe in lawns, but this looks lovely. I actually quite like this, legitimately. I'm going to do a little snipperoonie real fast. Yeah, I'm going to copy and paste this into my board. Yeah, I really like this style. A little bit, some of the homes will be a little on the rougher side. Some of them will be a little bit more, upkept, but I don't want them to look new. I'm actually going to do another little thing on my thing. I'm actually going to put here in my little notes here, nothing new built, all older homes with history and character. Yeah. I don't want modern homes. No to modern homes. I'm actually going to put that. No modern homes. I'm pretty anti-modern homes anyways. I think they are kind of Okay, so I've got some ideas down for the overall like general look of Willow Creek. I could spend hours looking, which I probably will. I am going to copy and paste this link for sure, and I'm going to save this somewhere, and I'm just going to like plorp it down here in the corner so that I can kind of cross-reference that in the future. But let's actually look at the wiki again. Yeah, let's look at the wiki here again. We have Foundry Cove. We've already kind of gotten that kind of solidified. So let's write down Foundry Cove. This one is almost complete, but there is 2 builds that I actually need to finish. Bargain Bend and Garden Essence. I've thought about this a lot, so I know I've memorized it. I switched to Ramble's side. I switched to Opera GX, and I really like it, but it's a little bit weird. Okay, so we have a little list. Foundry Cove, Bargain Bend. These are the 2 lots that we want to work with. I do like the idea of this being for Garden Essence. So I'm actually going to, I think I can do a caption. Garden Essence, and I'll do a question mark. I like that idea because I want there to be multiple homes on that big lot because it's a 40 by 30. It's huge. I don't really need, look at this. Let's click Foundry Cove. It actually shows us a little picture here, which is really great, actually. It's a 40 by 30. Anyways, we finished these 3 homes already, so that's already good and done. We may renovate them, but this one is Bargain Bend. We are half finished with it, so I'm going to write down or put that down here, half finished. Okay, so I'm going to also do a little bit of a line from this here to this here so that I can keep it all connected. It's a little bit higgledy-piggledy, and my face is covering it, so let's do that. But yeah, we've got sort of a plan for Garden Essence. I really like this idea, especially this bigger house being maybe where the BFFs live. Yeah, bigger house for the BFFs. I really like that idea. But what about Bargain Bend? One of the houses already has I've already got Sims kind of planned for it, but the other house is something I actually had an idea from the comments that I thought was really fun, making it a house that was more like Southern Gothic. So let's look up Southern Gothic interiors. Pinterest isn't always great for this, but honestly, a lot of these look great. I love how a lot of these look. The ones that stand out to me most are this one, because the paneling, that speaks to me so much. Actually, I might make a new board here. Let's do a new board. I'm going to do Southern Gothic. I really like this one a lot. I'm going to copy this image here, and I'm going to paste it here, and I'm going to probably put a caption or something here. And then the other one that stood out to me was this one as well. I think it's just the paneling and the old linoleum and this 90s computer. There's just something about that style. And then, I also really liked another one I just saw. Something like this too. That's not quite Southern Gothic, but it is that 90s kind of vibe. You know what I'm talking about? I actually really like the way that looks too. See, this is what I like to do. It's just find a bunch of random pictures, and then that helps me kind of figure out the overall idea. This one too. Yeah, this one. Wow, these looks. I've never been in any of these homes, but they all look so familiar. Yeah, this is a nice little smattering of interior pictures, and I'm just gonna add a little note. So I'm gonna put Bargain Bend. I'm going to put second house. We'll do second house, and it's going to have Southern Gothic vibes, Ethel Cain core. This was actually left by a comment recently-ish. Yes. Level 1 critters. Would love to see your take on a Southern Gothic style home. Very Ethel Kane. That really stood out to me. So I definitely would love for that other house to be that. So I'm going to do another little line here. And then this is going to be to that. I like it. I like it a lot. Looks good. So yeah, we have kind of a rough idea for Bargain Bend and Garden Essence. I kind of wanted to elaborate a little bit more on the Garden Essence. I don't know. I know I want the BFFs to live there, but I would like to maybe include some other Sims in this lot. I am going to use gameplay capabilities of for rent and have multiple homes. I know that there was some issues with for rent back in the day, but I'm pretty sure they've been fixed. But again, I could be wrong. Okay, so I'm trying to think who else. I low-key would actually really like to maybe, let's add to my little random notes here, expand families from the other households in Willow Creek. I would really like that idea because it would be kind of cool to maybe have like, I don't know, maybe like some parents or maybe some cousins or siblings of, already existing like NPCs, or well, they're not NPCs, townies. So like, for example, actually, hold on. Really great idea. Michael Batchelor. That's Bella Goth's, brother. Let's do it a little departure here. We'll go to the Sims wiki here. I'm going to look up Michael Batchelor. Yes. See, this is a great way to brainstorm. You remember him from The Sims 1. I'm pretty sure a Sim you could just move into a house. It wasn't just like he was already there. He is the late husband of Dina Caliente and the older brother of Bella Goth. Okay, but like, hear me out. Let's go back over here. Michael Batchelor, and then girlfriend of Dina Caliente. Girlfriend? No. Boyfriend of Dina Caliente. That would be really fun because that would be adding a sibling for Bella, but also it would be, connecting it with Oasis Springs a little bit. Oh my. I don't know if I want him to look like that. Oh, he's old here. Oh goodness. But I think we're just gonna, go with his like Sims 1, like OG kind of vibes. So I'm gonna copy this little image of Rooney here. I don't know. Oh goodness. Oh, he's tiny here. We're just gonna do like, I don't know, something like right here. I don't know. My planning when it comes to mood boards, this isn't really a mood board. This is just me spilling my thoughts out and coming up with ideas. Okay, so we already have like another idea. I mean, do I want to furnish all 3 of these homes? I don't know. These are going to be like pretty small. So I would probably just keep it like single Sims. I may just leave one empty. We'll just do middle house and then other house be empty. Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll just make the other house be empty. Maybe we'll make it like an empty-ish starter home. Be empty starter home, ready to move in. I know, weird, but this is just how I spill my brain. Okay, so we kind of have Garden Essence completely finished, like planning-wise. We also have Bargain Bend. We kind of have a rough idea for the interior. I don't really know about the exterior. These aren't really speaking to me anymore. Now that I'm actually looking at them, I'm like, they're just kind of random. So I'm just going to say goodbye. Okay, so I'm trying to think what kind of exterior. I want it to be like a small kind of home. Pinterest is sometimes good. Like, like this kind of vibe, like rural America, but I don't necessarily want it to be like a Southern Gothic looking house. Ooh, a trailer? Okay, but like, that's kind of a fun idea. I have been wanting to include like a trailer park in one of my worlds. Do we just like redo that last build? Or, question mark, do we turn Garden Essence into a trailer park? I wouldn't hate that idea. Let's see. This is one, we'll do this. Garden Essence, idea number 1, sure. But idea number 2 could be a trailer park. Let's look up trailer parks on Pinterest here. Pinterest is not always the best resource. What is going on with my Pinterest feed, y'all? Okay, let's see. I like this vibe. I need a better image, but I honestly don't need that good of an image because I know what trailer parks look like. But yeah, like that isn't necessarily a bad idea. Where is this? Jacksonville. Ooh, Florida. Florida. Okay, I never thought to look in Florida, but I think we're gonna do. Let's look up trailer parks, Florida. Wow, there's gonna be a lot probably. Is this like a proper trailer park? Is this like a real trailer park, or is this like this is not a real trailer park, y'all? Okay, let's just go back onto Pinterest. Oh look, that's not Bloxburg. That is The Sims. Excuse me. Getting distracted. I just guess this picture will do for now. I like this being like, we'll just put it, oh gosh. Okay, let me do some maneuvering here. Okay, here we go. And this one can be garden essence idea number 2. I do like this idea, and I do like the idea of Michael Bachelor still living here, and as well as the BFFs. I think it would be really fun and really nice to just try to do something a little different than what I normally see. There's actually a creator here on YouTube that I definitely want to shout out. I recently started watching them. They go by Silly, and they are working on a save file like this. They are working on a save file in The Sims 4, and their Willow Creek, their Willow Creek in their save file is honestly incredible, beautiful, like the vibe that I am obsessed with. It's more Pacific Northwest vibes, but it's definitely got that it's got that flavor. So definitely go check them out, please. Yes, they are honestly kind of partially the inspiration. Okay, let me do some maneuvering of this. There we go. Okay, so I kind of have sort of a rough idea. I'm leaning towards this more, but let me add on to this. Might need to renovate other homes to kind of quote unquote fit the vibe a little better. I know what that means, even if you probably don't. But yeah, I think that what I would want to do is maybe renovate the other homes just a little to kind of match that other house that I built already. I definitely think that would be more fun. Okay, so we kind of have a couple ideas for garden essence. It's such a big lot. I feel like either way I go, it's going to be all right. I really am leaning towards the trailer idea because personally that is a bit more my experience because, I'm from a very small town in Kentucky. So that kind of tickles that little itch a little bit better. But we'll still keep this idea just in case, because I do really like these homes here too. We need to find the... we could also go with a trailer for this one too. I feel like this would be really fun. I'm actually going to do another little line here and just connect it so that I can be like, it's all kind of together. Okay, I like these ideas a lot. Thankfully, we can kind of scroll down if we want to, have some more space here on the board. But yes, Foundry Cove, I think we've pretty much got a pretty decent plan here. So I also want to not just think about the individual houses, but the Sims that live in these homes. I don't have any plans. I only have one, obviously 2 that I want to add in, and then of course the BFFs. So I'm going to really quickly go here and I'm going to list all the lots really fast, and then I can also put who's going to live there, etc. Okay, we have the 5 lots here. Bargain Bend will be 2 homes. We already have the Altmans, and then we have another empty lot. So I'm just going to leave that blank. We're just going to put the Altman family. And then we do have in the Garden Essence home, we have BFF, and then we also have Michael Bachelor as well. And then there is probably going to be a third one. I think that's going to be a better, like a good one. So we can probably get rid of I kind of like Michael just being there. That's kind of cute. And then we don't have one for Crick Cabana, Streamlet Single, or Daisy Hovel just yet. Personally, I remember looking at the homes that I've got built, and I'm not really like a big fan of them now that I've like kind of thought about what I want my save file to look like. Those homes were actually renovations that I did, and I did them for like the Transforming EA builds, but I kind of want to transform them again and just kind of like fix them up to be a bit more what I want. But that's a later project probably. So for Bargain Bend for the second house, let's just go ahead and I'm going to do another note. I'm going to put Bargain Bend. Yeah, we'll just do another little note here. And this one, let me just hold on. So for Bargain Bend, I need to have ideas. So let's just write down really quickly the Altman family. They consist of Liz. I don't remember what her brother's name was. I don't remember at all. I actually don't think I actually chose a proper name for him yet. I just like had him made and a random name selected. I really like the name Liz. I kind of like them all having L names. So Lex maybe for him. Maybe they're like full names or something else, but they go by like the L names. Like maybe all three of their names are like regular names, but they all like kind of have like L names as the nicknames. So we've got Liz, we've got Lex, and I know that there's going to be like a little sister. Let's look up names that start with the letter L. Layla, Lily, Lillian, Leah. I really like the name Leah. That's a good name. Leah's cute. Liz, Lex, and Leah. I like that. So that's the Altmans. They're going to be in the original Bargain Bend. And then for the other house, so I don't really know what name I want these to be. I will go ahead and put a little blurb here. 3 siblings. How do I want to plan this out? Here, let me do a little bit of some maneuvering. So the Altman family, and then we're going to put a little blurb. 3 siblings that... Okay, 3 siblings. How do I word this? Okay, Liz Altman took over the guardianship of her 2 younger siblings, Lex and Leah, when their parents disappeared mysteriously. I love how I can't spell. But yeah, I like that little blurb because I don't want them to be dead. I want them to like have just disappeared. And maybe I want to ooh. Okay. Sometimes just talking. I'm going to put another little note here. Not dead. They are lost in Sylvan Glade? ? Who knows? I like that idea. That's kind of silly. Now, for the other house, I really need to sit down and just make a sim. We could do that right now, but I kind of am not really looking for that currently. I want to just plan. So like, I low-key, y'all, the Ethel Kane, like I kind of wanna do a sim that looks like her. Maybe not entirely, but at least the vibes of Ethel Kane. So I'm gonna leave this blank. I'm gonna put blank here because I need to. I think I want to make it maybe a single sim. I feel like there's already a single sim that. Ooh, what if we did single sim plus grandmother? I kind of like that idea, because I don't want to just have like single sims, families, and then roommates. I want there to be some more dynamic families in this save. Maybe a single sim and their grandmother live together. Very Ethel Kane vibes. A little witchy, a little southern, and a little cottagecore. Maybe not cottagecore. A little rural, rustic vibes. I know what that means, even if you don't. So let me think of some good names. Let's see. Let's type in Southern names for women. Let's do that. Pampers. Okay. I'm not even going to be lying to y'all. I do look at baby name like websites a lot for The Sims because the randomized names in The Sims 4 don't really speak to me as much. Ooh, Harriet. I quite like Harriet. That's a fun name. You know, I really love these two names actually. That really speaks to me right there. So like, I don't know what last name they'll be, but let's do Harriet plus grandmother Mabel. I really like the name Mabel because, you know, Animal Crossing, Mabel. I love the name Mabel. Ooh, Emery. I like that name. Nellie is a sweet name. Ooh, I really love this name. Emmylou. Emmylou. It's not Emmylou. It's Emmylou. I don't know what I'm trying to say. The name Emmylou. Emmylou and Harriet. I love that. That sounds great. Yeah, her grandmother's name is Emmylou. I don't know what their last name's going to be. Let's look up Southern last names. I'm not using AI. Reddit might be a good place. No, that wasn't really useful. Top Southern last names and meanings. Mom Junction, of course, another baby name website, but common and popular last names: Adams, Baker, Bennett, Chambers, whatever. Let's just look through some of these. Harris, that's Emmylou Harris. That's a literal real person. I like the name Carrington. Calhoun, I really like that. Is that how it's pronounced? Emmylou Calhoun. Harriet Calhoun, no. Fairchild. Harriet Fairchild. I like the way that rings. Lockwood sounds great. Emmylou Lockwood. That's kind of a tongue twister, but it works. I like the name Lockwood. It speaks to me. The Lockwood family. We've got Harriet and her grandmother, Emmylou. Let's see. I'm trying to think here. Harriet is a spellcaster in secret. I'll just put secretly, and is taking care of her elderly grandmother, Emmylou. I really like that. That's fun. Okay, I really like that. That's sometimes you just need to look up some stuff. So I have Bargain Bend. Whoa. I have Bargain Bend here figured out. After thinking about it, I don't really like this anymore. This doesn't really speak to me. I'm thinking I'm just gonna say, goodbye to this idea. Thankfully with the Milanote, you can actually look back into your trash, so you're not really losing it. I'm gonna put little Michael Bachelor just somewhere over here because I don't know why, but I'm just kind of liking him just chilling there. But yeah, we've got Bargain Bend planned out. I'm going to change this card color, or the top strip, and we're going to make it green. That way it's like, ooh, that's done. I love this. This is a really, really good start to this idea. So I'm going to go over here to the Foundry Cove note, and I'm going to put the Lockwood family. I'm thinking. This is a lot going on right now. I like this still, but I'm really liking this more. I'm going to put this over here. And then, yeah, I don't know why I'm speaking out loud, I guess. I just really like doing this. Okay, we have Bargain Bend. We have that planned. We still have these other ones. These homes, I'm not really sure. I just need to make Sims for, and I'm not entirely sure if the vibes that they have now are going to stay. So probably going to hold off on planning those. Let's just plan out Garden Essence. So Garden Essence. So we're going to have 3 homes. Well, we've got the BFFs. Clearly we have the BFFs. We also are going to include Michael Bachelor. Now, we are going to take some creative liberties with these Sims, and I'm going to change their stories a little bit. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I want to leave some blank or not. The idea of having one of these like trailers or whatever empty would be nice, but I kind of like the idea. I really do like the idea of them being full. Should we like bring in some new Sims? I mean, it'd be kind of cool if maybe we had some other Sims from maybe like another one. So I'm just going to leave the third house as empty third house. And I'm going to put for now, because I do plan on, elaborating on that. Maybe I'll make some more Sims for another area and then be like, ooh, I have some extended family that I want to make for them, and then I'll just have them like live in Willow Creek or something. That'd be kind of a good idea. All right, so we've got the BFFs. The 3 of them are obviously Summer, Liberty, and Travis. So we're gonna make some changes to these 3. Of course, Summer and Liberty we'll just say the BFFs are actual BFFs, not just acquaintances. Summer and Liberty have a crush on each other, not Travis. So that's kind of the basics. I'm trying to think what kind of aesthetics I want for them, because this is where it starts to get more into the, because obviously if I have my own Sims, I can just make them how I want, but I want the townies to be completely different. So I'm going to look up, we'll do queer fashion. I feel like that's a really good place to start, particularly for Travis. I really like the idea of him in like this kind of getup. Again, these images are definitely being, taken from other people's places. So just bear with me. If you see somebody that you recognize, just let me know. But I do like the idea of Travis being kind of like sporty normcore. Well, he's not really sporty. Actually, let me nix that. Travis isn't really sporty. So Travis is a bit more of like a gamer person. So we'll do gamer fashion. Actually, Pinterest is really good for this, of course. I don't really see anything. Honestly, okay. Travis is a gamer working in the tech career. He is simple and wears basics with graphic tees being his favorite. Even for formal wear, he's one of those guys. He wears like the black t-shirt underneath a blazer, and that's his formal wear. He's kind of dumb. And I'm gonna put Johnny Zest for sure has a thing for him. I really like that idea. Yeah. Wow, this is actually helping me figure all this out a lot. Summer and Liberty already kind of have their ideas pretty solidified. I don't really need to write that down, but I just wanted to write that down because I don't really ever have a good idea with Travis, but I've got this. Okay, Michael Bachelor, let's go ahead and plan this guy out. Dina, he is dating Dina Caliente. Actually, I wanted to look her up really fast here. Dina Caliente. Oh yeah, her. She's the blonde one. I do like Dina a lot. I don't know. I feel like maybe he is dating Dina Caliente. She is not good for him. And honestly, maybe, hold on. Liz Altman across the street, him and his neighbor, Liz Altman, have been rather chatty lately, and he is starting to realize maybe Dina is not for him. Question mark. Okay, really, really love this idea. This feels right. This feels complete. I'm gonna make it green, and yeah, some nice little blurbs. I can obviously make some slight changes to this, writing or whatever, and then I'm going to make sure to put these actually in the game itself so that when you look at it. And also I would like to plan out like relationships and stuff as well using MC Command Center. I'm going to use MC Command Center to do that, just because I don't want to just write this stuff and then have not any gameplay to support it. So I'm going to make sure there's something there. Okay, so I feel like that was a pretty successful little kind of brainstorm session. We're not 100% done. Like, I still need to kind of figure out, maybe the BFF's house. I kind of need to figure out like the interior kind of vibes of their home as well. Because I can imagine, if I do the trailer park idea though, should I split up the BFFs? I don't want to do that. So maybe they'll just be like 3 people living in a trailer. It'll probably be like maybe a bigger one. I don't know. We'll see how that works. I think it should be fine. I don't know. Maybe we'll just do a combination. I'm even going to leave a little note. Maybe a mix of trailers and reg homes for the BFF house. That's an idea I kind of want to elaborate on some more as well. So I'm also going to put empty house for that. All right. I think we have a pretty solid plan for Foundry Cove. I do think I'm going to really quickly leave a little note, or maybe I'll leave this in my random notes section here. I'll go ahead and get rid of this. I would like to put renovate other homes already finished to match the aesthetic of these plans, I guess. Okay, so I know this was a lot of rambling. I hope it was at least somewhat inspiring. I might honestly do another video if you all like this kind of format. I might do another video where I am actually like in the game. I feel like that would be a lot more stimulating, as if I'm in the game and I'm actually like taking the time to like make sims, write out stuff. Yeah, that would be really fun. Do let me know in the comments down below though what you think of this kind of format. I really do enjoy this. But yeah, that is pretty much it for y'all. There's nothing really else to say. If you have any like suggestions or tips and tricks, or little add-ins you would like to kind of throw into the save file, do let me know in the comments, because honestly, this is my project, but it's obviously open to you all as well, because I'm eventually going to provide this to you all one day. The Sims 4 is getting bigger with every pack, with every new world. It's just adding on more. I don't know. We're just focusing on Willow Creek now. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Do let me know in the comments down below. And that is pretty much everything. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird. And I'll speak to y'all next time. Bye, y'all.